I'd like to start today by having everyone in the audience take a second and imagine the world without any fresh water to drink. We should all conserve what water we have because when it's gone forever. Water conservation is something that is and should be important to all of us because what we do now will affect generations to come. I am not what you would call a specialist in this field, but I have done my fair share of research, and I feel extremely confident in doing my part to persuade people to use good water conservation techniques. There's three main points that I'd like to cover today. First, we all need to quit using up water faster than it can be replaced. Second, I'd like to look at how good water conservation techniques can affect generations to come. Finally, I'd like to look at what the outcome is if we don't start practicing good water conservation techniques. Let's start today by looking at how much water we use compared to how much the earth can replace. We're using up water faster than it can be replaced by a long shot. According to the Freshwater Ecoregions of the World website, by 2025, 2/3 of the Earth's population will be facing severe water shortages. Based on the UN statistics, 60% of all European cities with populations over 100,000 are currently facing severe water shortages right now as I speak. Now that we know why we need to conserve water, let's take a look at how to do it. Good conservation techniques can save water for generations of our families to come. William Mattis, a water conservation expert, says, and I quote, "Conservation planners generally believe that a long-term conservation program can reduce water consumption by 10 to 20% over a 10 to 20 year period." According to the charityguide.org, people in the United States use more water per person than any other group of people in the world. Now that you know how much water we use and what the benefits of conserving it are, let's look at the effects on us if we choose not to conserve water. Without water, all living things will die. Randall K. Packer, a professor at George Washington University, says that a person can only live a week or so in the best of circumstances without water. Even if you have water, you may still die because of the effects of lack of water around you. If the plants and animals around you don't have water to survive, you will lose your food source, which leads to the same outcome. In conclusion, you can see how important good water conservation techniques are to all of us. We should all conserve what water we have left because when it's gone forever. I'd like to take a second to take a look back at my three main points today, starting with how much water we use and how it affects the earth. The second one is how good water conservation techniques play a major part in how long generations to come have water. And the third was how not taking these actions will affect all of us. I would like you to all leave here today thinking about what you can do personally to help save water in your community, in your household, and how you can get the word out there to your friends and family on how they can conserve water so that we can all have water for generations to come. Thank you and God bless.